Viewers, welcome once again to my channel. We are in Cape Coast today. I'm going to show you the streets of Cape Coast. Let's go. We are right at the Kotokraba market area. So I'm going to walk down and then we'll take you through the nooks and crannies. Just like every other Ghanaian city, Cape Coast also has a central business district. So that's the main market here in Cape Coast. We're going to tour the city. It's a Saturday, but you can see this part of the city is a bit busier. Okay, so we're gonna walk down. I just love every bit of this city, the vibes, the people, the architecture. So we're gonna walk around through the city, and then we have, so that's the Kotokraba market. It's a very beautiful market, and I like the terrain of the city. It's more of a mountainous. So that's the Kotokraba market. It's the Cape Coast main market. We're gonna walk to the historical areas where basically you would see, like I said, look at where the building is up there. Beautiful, beautiful, so beautiful. So we're gonna, you see, in Africa, it's kind of very sunny almost every now and then. Temperature sometimes around 30 degrees Celsius, but it feels good to walk within the sun. And the good thing is that in Africa, on the streets, you hear sounds, music playing all over. It's just normal. This is Godwin, is the name of the channel. My name is Godwin. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and subscribe as we walk on the streets of Cape Coast. Well, Cape Coast was the first capital city of Ghana, and then later I was relocated to Accra. Serves as a significant city when it comes to history of Ghana and the slave trade. So you know, it's much more of a tourist city. Most tourists that comes to Ghana visit Cape Coast. A visit to Cape Coast, or let's say a visit to Ghana without coming to Cape Coast, it's just like you haven't traveled to Ghana. And there's one also significant thing here about this city, is that the missionaries settled here a lot. So you can see churches. It's a church building. This type of church buildings, you wouldn't normally see them in many other cities across the country. So you have the the Presbyterians, you have the Methodists, and many other missionaries as well. So you are seeing a city that is over centuries years old, and where the slave trade and the colonization of the black race had its fair share through the Cape Coast Castle. So that's the statue of a crab over there. I don't know if I can zoom on it. Such an interesting city, full of history, full of farm, full of heritage, and the feeling of being an African when I get anytime I walk into this city. So right now we're heading towards Ahini, I think, which is an office block here on the streets of Cape Coast. And I like the way the streets are, they are clean, and I mean the drains are covered as well. So that's the Ahini. There's a plaza here in the city. I like the scene over there. Let me see if I can zoom to. Let me shift my camera up a bit. I can zoom so you can see the scene over there. This is some of the old Asian houses over there. They're as old as you can think of. You know, it's a coastal city, so you see more of slate roofing sheets that were used. But look at the floor, so neat, and all the drains are covered. I think the Senate House is right in front of us, a few minutes walk from here. Let me turn my camera back, and then we get into. But I like the kind of buildings here, even though they are old buildings. They seem to be well maintained. There are a lot of story buildings in Cape Coast as well. That tells you how the city was way back it was founded, and when it gained that particular connection with the Europeans. Cape Coast is noted for most of the best secondary schools, like I told you in my earlier video. So that's the Melcom. And Melcom seems to be in every city and most towns here in Ghana. So that's the Cape Coast Melcom. I don't know whether I go right or left. Let me go straight towards the Senate House. Car crossing. I think it seems we are moving towards a different direction. There's so many shops here in the center of the city. It's a kind of woody. Oh, there's a lounge up here too. Okay, Lemon Lounge. I think I saw this on the internet. Maybe lunchtime I'll come and have my lunch there. It's Lemon Lounge. I'm not sure they are open. So, the Lemon Lounge. Maybe we'll come for lunch. There's fruits all over the place. I think that side is heading towards the castle, and I don't want to go to the castle area, so maybe probably I'll take a detour. Let me take a detour. Okay, let me stand here and then take a video of this side of town. So we're gonna walk. I'm gonna go to the other side. So this area happens to be the financial district, so we can see banks, shops, and many other establishments. That's a Senate House. And like I told you in previous video, Senate is the Social National Insurance Trust, Ghana's insurance body that manages workers' insurance here in Ghana. We're heading towards the Baobab House. Baobab House, seen there. So we're gonna turn this way. There's a Cape Coast Castle right in front of us. So we'll come there, I will do a full tour of the castle. But for now, we're touring the city. Let me see if I can go to the other side and also give you an images of what is happening there. I think there are some restaurants here and some bars here as well. So I don't really know the name of the restaurants, but it's one of the restaurants here as well as an eatery. Okay, let me go past it and then I'll get back. I want to show you some side of the place, but we'll do a whole tour of the castle itself, which played a significant role in the transportation, distribution of slaves to Europe and America. Okay, I love these old church buildings. Okay, so the pub is Chick Herbs Lounge. Chick Herbs Lounge. So let me try see if I can. And over there is the sea. You can see, it's a coastal area, so the sea is just right over there. Fishermen doing their own thing there. So let me move towards the church or the chapel. There is another, I can see something like a fort sitting behind the church building over there. Let me see if I can zoom on. Okay, so let me go forward a bit. So you can see Cape Coast have some kind of an old European town touch. The center of the city blends with chapels and as well as banks and financial institutions. So beautiful. And the healing nature of the city, I mean, it's just breathtaking. Let me show this chapel. I think it's a Wesley Methodist chapel. And then I can see from here to something like a fort far away from there. That's the one up there. So historic. I use this side as well. So we are in a UNESCO Heritage Site, Cape Coast. Am I sure I'm on the right lane? Anyway, I keep touring till I get tired and then I come to the castle. Wow. It's a beautiful ancient city. So the buildings tells you the history and how long this city has been in existence. Some of the old buildings here. Beautiful towards Victoria Drive. Not too. So we're gonna go. Let me do part of the Victoria Drive and then. So you have the castle over there, the Cape Coast Castle. So let's walk the Victoria Street or the Victoria Road. But it seems they've blended the area with some modern buildings as well, so you can see some modern buildings as well. Sometimes we vlog on the streets and we make mistakes and then we correct. I think as you move around and then you vlog, you learn a lot on the street. So the sea is just nearby. Oh, okay. Front line. That is one thing I love about coastal cities, the beach clubs and what have you. So we're gonna come back after our tour. We'll sit and then chill. There's Afro Bamboo. So there's a beach club here. And the wall actually signifies the presence of Queen Victoria in Cape Coast, as a matter of fact, and in Ghana. So there's a Victoria Wall. There's a Victoria Park too over there. And I'm told there's a wall inside there that stretches all the way to the castle. So over there is the Royal Palace of the people of Cape Coast. You can see how magnificent it looks. So we're gonna walk down. So we're walking around the Victoria Wall right now. It's just a beautiful tourist location to visit, Cape Coast City. So that's the statue of Queen Victoria. Let's get close. Let's have a closer look at. We are in a UNESCO Heritage City, Cape Coast. Am I sure I'm on the right lane? Anyway, I keep touring till I get tired and then I come to the castle. It's a beautiful ancient city. So the buildings tells you the history and how long this city has been in existence. Some of the old buildings here. Beautiful towards Victoria Drive. Not so. So we're gonna go. Let me do part of the Victoria Drive and then. So you have the castle over there, the Cape Coast Castle. So let's walk the Victoria Street or the Victoria Road. But it seems they've blended the area with some modern buildings as well, so you can see some modern buildings as well. Sometimes we vlog on the streets and we make mistakes and then we correct. I think as you move around and then you vlog, you learn a lot on the street. So the sea is just nearby. Oh, okay. Front line. That is one thing I love about coastal cities, the beach clubs and what have you. So we're gonna come back after our tour. We'll sit and then chill. There's Afro Bamboo. So there's a beach club here. And the wall actually signifies the presence of Queen Victoria in Cape Coast, as a matter of fact, and in Ghana. So there's a Victoria Wall. There's a Victoria Park too over there. And I'm told there's a wall inside there that stretches all the way to the castle. So over there is the Royal Palace of the people of Cape Coast. You can see how magnificent it looks. So we're gonna walk down. So we're walking around the Victoria Wall right now. It's just a beautiful tourist location to visit, Cape Coast City. So that's the statue of Queen Victoria. Let's get close. Let's have a closer look at the statue of Queen Victoria. So we are seeing Queen Victoria here. Beauty, history, I mean, history is beautiful. And you can only come and experience it here in Cape Coast. So over there is a Cape Coast Jubilee Park. Over there, but this is the Victoria Park area. So we're gonna walk. I wanted to walk to the other side, but it seems there's a funeral going on there. So we can't basically go there. Beautiful Cape Coast. Travel and see. So you see a lot of tourists coming. There's a tourist bus that is also coming. Guy coming. So we're walking. Today I'm taking on a different tour altogether, on the historic vlog altogether into the historic city of Cape Coast. I'm getting to a police station, so let me pause my vlog. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and subscribe. Don't forget to comment, share, and like. It seems we are doing a rounded tour of this historic city, which happens to be a city that has played so much role when it comes to the slave trade. Talking about its castle. So I'm gonna be rounding up. Let me round up here. I'm going too far. Well, so we're back onto the main the thoroughfares here. And in case you don't know, this city is one of the cities in Ghana and in West Africa and in Africa that has a UNESCO World Heritage Site. So you know what I'm saying? It's a must visit, as a matter of fact. So we're gonna go. I was showing some officers myself, a visitor tent, a local. So now I've become a Cape Coast man, showing directions. So after doing Cape Coast, we're going to doing Elmina as well. Yes, sir. Where do I pass to Chapel Square? That same road back. Oh, okay. Okay, so we're going to turn back. Being a travel vlogger is not easy, and the only way you guys can support us is through subscribing to the channel, liking and sharing, so that the channel can get to that level and grow. I'm so tired. I have to join a moped bike to my destination. Well, viewers, so from the Victoria Street, Cape Coast, I'd like to say thank you very much for watching. Hit the subscribe button, share,